Education Technology Applications course. So basically, for our students at the University of Akron or undergraduates that are about to become teachers at the secondary level, regardless of their content area, they have to take this 475 course. This, how do you take Prezi and Wikispaces and all of these different technologies, how do you bring them into the classroom and make yourself a better teacher and serve your students better? So the presentation that we're going to do today is really kind of a story. We're going to tell our story from this past semester in the fall of 2010. I started off the course like I normally do every semester with a syllabus and those types of things, and the students decided that they wanted the work to be different. We had to throw the syllabus out and kind of get started there. So the presentation today is from 3 of my students from last semester, and it's basically going to tell their side of the story of using PBL in the classroom and the pros and the cons and what went well, what didn't. And so I'm here to kind of facilitate the presentation, but it's primarily so. So I'll turn it over.
John, thanks for coming. Traveling through snow and ice and everything else to be here. Like John said, we're undergrad students in the College of Education at the University of Akron. My name is Ryan Reed. Presenting with me today is Ben Hymes and Sir Mark. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. So I'm just going to take you on a little journey just to sum up what happened last semester. So welcome to 475 Ed Technology course. If you can imagine, it's a Friday afternoon course, 2-hour course, 1 day a week. So we're all coming into this thinking, okay, we're going to get in and get out. This is going to be really easy. Me personally, I came into class. I read the syllabus. I'm thinking, this is an A, easy A. I can already run PowerPoint. I know how to do that. I know how to edit videos. I know how to do that. So I'm looking at the syllabus. His syllabus construct is, there's agendas, there's whatever on the syllabus. We're going through Second Life, which I don't know if anybody's heard of Second Life. It's like it's an online medium where you can take this avatar and go and talk to. You can go travel the country with it. You can do this, and it's all anonymous, so you can do that. We're going to learn how to edit videos. I already know how to do that. We're going to learn how to make our own website, our own wiki space. Voice threading, stuff like that is on the syllabus that I'm looking at in front of me. So he's going to introduce these technologies to us. Each week we're going to practice, do a project with them, get in, get out, and be done. So fast forward a little bit, 5 weeks later, we're finishing the unit of editing videos. We all have to do a video of our own personal teaching philosophy. We're done with that. We're done with everything else. Everything's graded. Videos came out really well. And then the class leads to a discussion of how can we use this technology that we're learning by editing videos and stuff. How can we use that and actually incorporate it into a classroom? So the discussion, is going. People are saying, well, we can use editing video for podcasts. We can use VoiceThread to get around traditional homework assignments, stuff like that. And then out of the blue, someone blurts out, well, we can do a digital yearbook. So this sparks an idea. We're all poor college students. We're like, we're going to make money off of this. We're diving in. We're researching for a half hour. Every page you go to, digital yearbook, $500. Digital yearbook, $500. It's already been done, been there. So needless to say, we're still poor college students. But after we get into this, we then have this idea that John comes up with this idea of, well, we have this professional development middle school that is associated with the University of Akron, the Akron STEM School. It's getting all this national recognition. Let's see what we can do for them by using this digital yearbook. Because our ideas were, that you could get the students involved, they could take ownership of it. We could actually go in as a problem-based learning type thing. Teach the students how to edit videos, blah blah blah. Needless to say, it's a technology school. They already know how to do that stuff. So we go there. We actually make this is the final product. We actually make a mock digital yearbook for them using Prezi, which we researched, and we excluded PowerPoint because it's so monotonous. It's slide after slide. You can't really, you can insert videos, but it's hard. So you got to link out for everything. So we came up with Prezi that he had mentioned he'd seen at a conference. So we dove in. We're going in this blind. We don't know how to use Prezi. We don't know anything. So we researched this. We come up. We actually make our own mock digital yearbook for our class, the 475 Tech class. We run on over to the school, which is about a block away. We sit down. We meet with Tracy Buckner, who is the principal of the school. We introduce and we propose that we can help them with this digital yearbook. We can do this. We can do all this technology. We can teach our students. They can take ownership. All this. After the presentation, she's kind of quiet, which gives us, makes our nerves shake a little bit. And then she says, I don't think the yearbook's a good idea. She's like, but we do have an open house coming up. They have an open house every year for parents interested in the school. She's like, we have an open house coming up. Maybe we can make a promotional presentation for their open house so parents can see using all this technology. So this, needless to say, after this story, the semester, we're 5 weeks in, 6 weeks in, 10 weeks left. We go over, we get the okay to work with the STEM school, and that's basically where the class tore up the syllabus, and we're going in this on a whim. And Mark is going to talk a little bit more behind the actual process of the class taking on this PBL.
Okay. I think Ryan's maybe going to start running the presentation too. Well, yeah, Ryan, he's mentioned a few things I'm going to talk about. I guess the kind of main question was, how do we bring this technology into the classroom, into the STEM school, which is a collaborator with the University of Akron. So that was like a good vessel for us to transition to. Ryan briefly mentioned PowerPoint. We actually, we really wanted to utilize PowerPoint because it is a free program. It's readily available on all, public school computers. So we were thinking if we could use PowerPoint to come in and teach the STEM students, that they could take on making the digital yearbook then with PowerPoint, with the technology they are already pretty familiar with. However, because we did want to upload videos, we wanted, it's pretty in-depth. We wanted videos, student work, photos, testimonials, and basically PowerPoint. We could put videos on it, but PowerPoint was very limited in its capabilities. And that's when John mentioned this Prezi, which is a presentation tool just like PowerPoint, except as Ryan's going through it, it's very visually appealing. We even said it has a nice sexiness to it. Very colorful, good color schemes. So we wanted to use Prezi, and it had all the capabilities we needed. With video, photos could get a lot more organized with Prezi rather than PowerPoint. So that was the medium we were going to go with, what we did go with. And so, like Ryan was saying, we went over to the STEM school, had a meeting, all 15 students. We went to the STEM school to pitch this idea to Tracy Buckner, who's the director of the STEM school. And yeah, she really liked the mock yearbook. I think maybe eventually they do want to try and create a digital yearbook, go green, get rid of the paper book. But it wasn't their need at the time because in December they're going to be having a meet and greet with potential students and teachers about applying for the STEM work. Well, it is a lottery basis, but get them interested about what STEM is doing in Akron. And so she pitched this idea to us if we wanted to still use Prezi, as a form we wanted, but to use it to make promotional CD. So yeah, even though it wasn't the yearbook we wanted, it was still a great alternative to what we want to do, and we could still do the PBL, the project. It wasn't going to be a problem per se, but it was a project-based learning we were going to be undertaking. So we were very excited.